this is different. Not only am I about to show you some trainers that I've bought, whoa, I'm in joggers and a t-shirt, and I'm about to customize them. So if you've been here a while, you'll know that I like to try and at least DIY something before I go ahead and pay somebody else to do it. Why wouldn't you want to do that? Why would you want to spend your money, your hard-earned money, to pay somebody else when you can just do it yourself, or at least try? Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I've learned a lot since being a student, and it's to save money whilst you can, or at least try to. So I'm sure you've seen those beautiful girls rolling around wearing those Nike Air Forces, the butterflies, and they look really cute and aesthetic. I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do that yourself without paying, I think it's like between about 150 to £250 on customized trainers. So there's a lot of Instagram brands that do a lot of customizations and things like that, but buy yourself a pair of trainers. I mean, I'm a size 4, so that's brilliant. A UK size 4, which is, let me see what that is in US size. I don't know. In European sizes, that's 36.5. So a 36.5, if that helps. That means you can get it in the kids section. Now, if your feet are small enough to get them in the kids section, I would totally recommend. But Nike Air Forces in general, I don't think that you can get a discount on them. I'm not sure why. Let's get cracking. So I've got myself a pair of old white socks, which, to be honest, I'm probably going to throw away anyway. So if they go wrong, they go wrong. Some Nike Air Force Ones. I have never in my life owned a pair. First of all, let's unbox them. And this is like the first pair of trainers that I've bought since college. Since I was at college, and I mean when I was like 17, buying my first pair of trainers. They're just the classic shoe, so yeah, they're just like this. I haven't done anything to them at the moment. They're literally fresh out the box, and yeah, this is what they look like. So I went online and I had a little look around to see if I could find something that I could customize. So I managed to pick up these little, butterfly, I don't know what they are. They're just like stick-on, they're not stickers. They're like, you know when you were little, you used to iron on patches. They're basically these, and I don't have a little iron, but I'm pretty sure I can do the same job with my straighteners. And if not, then I've got curling tongs I can use. I'm about to show you a close-up, and yes, you're about to see my nails. Please do not judge me because we're in quarantine, and I know that's not an excuse for me because I do my own nails, but I would like to have an excuse anyway, okay? So these are the butterflies that I'm going to be using today. I wanted to go for the blue pair. I'm not quite sure why. I feel like that's like the most popular pair at the moment, so we're just gonna go with that. I'm thinking putting one here because I think that's gonna look really cute, and then I'm thinking to put one like around the back, and I'm gonna do the same on both feet. So I'll show you one, and then I'll speed up the other one, and then I'll show you how I'm gonna put it onto the sock, just so you know what's going on. With the socks, I'm just going to add them on either side just like that, so that when I'm wearing my shoes I have the matching socks. This is a bit extra, probably won't wear the socks, but for aesthetics purposes we're going to try. I ordered these from the Shoes Girl. I'll leave a link in the description if you are interested in buying them. As you can see, I've just changed the angle and I've swapped over to my curling tongs because I just don't think the straightener is going to work. Make myself lower. Oh, do you know what? It's gotten a lot more flexible. So like once you start to heat this up, it gets a lot more flexible and easier to, more malleable I should say, easier to put like where you want. So I'm just going to start pressing it on where I want it to go, which is here, I think. So it's starting to work now. I feel like it's mainly about making sure you get it warm, because the second you get it warm it starts to like peel off the plastic, and then you can kind of like push it to where you want it to be. Seems to be working quite well. I'm just going to go up to the corner now. Alright, so this side's almost on. I'm just going to start heating up the next side now. So make sure that you do it in stages, else it'll be quite difficult. And I'm noticing as well, like I expected like my shoe to burn if I touched it with the thing, but it's not burning, so I'm quite happy so far. It's almost like you heat it up and then it just peels off. Simple as that. So I'm just going to go over it now and heat it up, like just to make sure that it's adhered to like everywhere, so that I don't get any bits that like start to lift up or anything like that. That will be what is the difference between it being perfect and like not perfect. And I'm a perfectionist, so I'll be here a while. So I'm just going to go ahead now and do this side, like get that all flat, and then I'll be straight back. I've literally just finished putting the first one on. So this is a bit more tricky. It's not tricky, it's more just, it's time consuming. So as you can see, I've got like this lip here, which I'm not so fond of. I feel like that's what's going to make it look cheap. So I'm going to cut it off. I just have like a little scalpel and I'm just going to cut it off. It's only a tiny little lip, but you'll be able to see when I'm cutting it. There we go. So that's just been cut off down the edge there, and I just feel like that's going to make it look a lot more expensive rather than having that little lip which was like hanging off like there. So yeah, that's the first one done. I almost feel like I don't even want to do any more, but I'm gonna make sure that I do it properly, like the whole thing. This is like what we're working with so far, and I'm gonna put one like here basically, and yeah, I'm gonna do that now. If you know me, you know that I've just gone to ask my parents their permission, and they made their opinion on my trainers. So yeah, they said they love it. They said it looks so cute, but they reckon don't put any more on, and I'm kind of agreeing with them. So what I'm going to do is, rather than put the same butterfly here, I'm going to try and do one in the tick, but I'm going to do it so that it's behind the tick, if that makes sense to you guys. And then so like here maybe like this, but I'm going to cut the tick out so that it looks like the tick is behind it, if that makes sense. And I'm going to have it like somewhere like there, and then they're not the same, like identical, and you've seen two types of ways of doing it. And yeah, if you'd like to copy the exact same as I've done, then feel free, because I'm absolutely obsessed with them now. Like, I don't know, now that I've got so many, it's almost like, oh, what other shoes can I customize? But I'm not gonna. I'll put it on off camera, so that you're not sat there watching me put it on for another, you know, however long. I'll put it on off camera, and then when it comes to actually cutting it out, I'll show you what I do with that. And again, you'll need a scalpel for that. So yeah, I'll just go and put this on, and I'll be back with you in just a second when it's time to put them on. I meant cut them out. It's a bit close and personal, but hello. So here we have the positioned butterfly. So I'm just going to cut off the edge again, because I just feel like that lip is what's going to make it look more like you've paid for it to be customized, because it will be more direct, if that makes sense. I would maybe try, if you don't have a scalpel, using scissors to cut the lip off, but I'm using a scalpel. So there's the lip gone. I'm just going to press that down. I'm just going to warm the scalpel on here just to get it a bit warmer, and then I'm going to press these little bits down. There we go. So that's that done. So that's the edge of that one done. So it looks just like this, which is done quite well, if I do say so myself. So now for the tick. So what I'm going to do is cut just underneath it, and then just on top of it, which should allow it to look like it's underneath the tick. So let's try. If it doesn't, then Bob's big whoop. So we're just gonna peel this off. What I've learned is, if you do get it hot on any of the part that you want to remove, then do be prepared that you're going to have to work a bit harder to peel it off, because obviously it will adhere to the leather, but it's nothing too strenuous. Just be gentle else you'll cut the leather, and make sure you take your time whilst trying to get pieces that you don't want left on off. This is what we're working with so far. I'm just going to go ahead and try and get rid of some of these bits, and I'll be back with you as soon as I've done that. So do not make the same mistake I did, and don't get the blue bit up here, because that is what's going to make it look like you've done it yourself. I've scraped off as much as I can be bothered right now. But yeah, here are my trainers. So I've got one that's going like in the night tick, and then I just have one that sits there. So together this is how they look. I have made sure that they are different. I just felt it would look a lot nicer, a lot more like expensive, because they're not exactly identical. Alright, see you then. Or you can stay there if you want. I love you. Bye. I've got my socks laid flat on the table, and I've got my 2 stickers. I'm just gonna place it like, I guess it doesn't really matter where. I don't know. I've just kind of put it here. Oh, got a little hair on it. Here is like where I've put it, just near the top, because that's pretty much where it'll be seen. To be honest, I don't think I'm gonna wear these socks, but I know that wearing the matching socks are like really in fashion at the moment, so why not? I've got spares. Alright, so I think this one's done. I don't think that the socks need that much time. So it's just kind of on there like that, which is quite cute. And now I'm just going to peel it off. And there you go. You've got your butterfly sock. Oh no! I just remembered I've got to do my Chloe Ting workout. Let me just cry myself to sleep. Oh my god, these are like ironed my socks. There we go. I have socks to match my shoes. So that's everything for today's video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. So it's different for me, like I said, but it's all about trying new things. So I feel like this was an actual success. I love when DIYs go to plan, like that's just perfect. I still have my coffee here that I haven't finished drinking, which is typical of me, but it's a good job I like cold coffee. But yeah, here they are. There are the shoes, here are the socks, and I'm happy. If you do manage to DIY yourself a pair of trainers, do DM me on Instagram. I'm just at @NayShearer. I'd love to see what you do. I'd love to see how you create it. Just let me know. Yeah, I'm nosy. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you soon, guys. Bye. I can't reach.
There's not much to do when all I can is thinking about you.